In 1990, a class of fourth grade kids from a small Idaho town had an idea and took it to the legislature. As a result, the cutthroat trout was designated Idaho's state fish. Fast forward to 2003. A colorful new wildlife plate has just been released, featuring, that's right, the cutthroat trout. And those fourth graders, well, they're 23 now and going wild buying cutthroat plates.
I think it's the right fish, and I think it's about time we did something about it.
Jeremy Bullock was one of those fourth graders in Jim Calais' class. The kids from Kuna made headlines with their campaign in 1990. Now, 13 years later, they're still supporting wildlife.
Having all that funding for, game animals and then no funding for non-game animals, it's really nice to have. It's nice to know that we can, take care of our fish in that sort of habitat and keep that going, keep Idaho the way it is and what it's known for.
Former legislator John Sandy sponsored the bill that created the new cutthroat license plate and was the first to buy one for his vehicle. All the wildlife plates, bluebird, elk, and now the new cutthroat plate, generate funds to improve habitat and manage the 80% of Idaho's species that are non-game wildlife. The others, game animals and game fish, are funded through hunting and fishing tags, licenses, and fees.
So there's a real problem out there with trying to manage and keep off the endangered species list or the protected list numerous other species of wildlife out in the state, and this is the opportunity to help do that.
Jeremy Bullock is taking full advantage of the opportunity to support Idaho's wildlife.
So you're going to exchange your plates in and get the trout plates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But for Jeremy, it goes even further, to a lesson learned long ago from a dedicated and insightful teacher about civic responsibility, the democratic process, and honoring our wildlife heritage.
Every time I'm going to remember Mr. Collette, my fourth grade teacher, and just the whole experience. You have no idea, what it takes to make laws and then to go into the, the Capitol building and, just see everything in action and actually propose something to the House or the House, the representatives, whatnot. It's an amazing experience. It was a lot of fun. We learned a lot about it at a young age.
And what happened to Mr. Calais, the Kuna teacher? Well, he's still quietly shaping tomorrow's citizens one class at a time. Jim Calais' lesson became a gift to all of Idaho, but he bestows the credit on his class from years ago.
But yes, it is quite a legacy for those kids especially, yes.
More than 37,000 Idahoans have chosen wildlife plates. The cutthroat, elk, and bluebird plates are available at your local county assessor's office. $25 of the fee goes to the Idaho Department of Fish and Game to improve habitat and support Idaho's non-game and watchable wildlife program.